Should Offred have chosen to be a handmaid? It's a hard question. We find out very early in the novel that Rita and Cora, the two Marthas in the house, so two of the other household servants, don't necessarily agree about Offred's choice. Rita one day is heard saying to Cora that she wouldn't debase herself like that. "Nobody's asking you," Cora said. "Anyways, what could you do supposing?" "Go to the colonies," Rita said. "They have the choice." "With the unwomen? And starve to death and Lord knows what all," said Cora. "Catch you." They were shelling peas. Even through the almost closed door, I could hear the light clink of the hard peas falling into the metal bowl. I heard Rita, a grunt or a sigh, a protest of agreement. "Anyway, they're doing it for all of us," said Cora. "Or so they say. If I hadn't got my tubes tied, it could have been me. Say I was 10 years younger. It's not that bad. It's not what you'd call hard work." One of the things we've been considering in this class are the ethical dilemmas that we're faced with as human beings. So should Offred have chosen to be a handmaid? She had the option to not do it. She could have chosen to go to the colonies. Did she make the right choice? Is she, as Rita says, debasing herself? Did she make the easy choice? As Cora suggests, after all, it's not hard work. Is making the safe choice making the wrong choice? That's one of the questions this book poses again and again. We see this come into particular focus when looking at Janine during the testifying. We are told, as Janine's story is introduced, that at testifying, it's safer to make things up than to say you have nothing to reveal. Why is that? Why would it be safer to make things up? Well, because if you tell the truth, you're going to be exposed in ways that will be devastating. You see, the first week, Janine didn't make anything up. She simply told the truth. And Aunt Helena, this is page 72, made her kneel at the front of the classroom, hands behind her back, where we could all see her. Her red face and dripping nose, her hair dull, blonde, her eyelashes so light they seemed not there, the lost eyelashes of someone who's been in a fire. Burned eyes. She looked disgusting. Weak, squirmy, blotchy, pink, like a newborn mouse. None of us wanted to look like that ever. What do you have to do to survive? For Offred, it ends up being a handmaid. But when she sees this choice reflected in someone else, when she sees someone else making the decision for survival, she doesn't like it so much. When she runs into Moira at the Jezebels on page 249, and she hears Moira's story, and in fact, Moira tries to convince her, "Hey, come try to get here. It's better here. They give us face lotion and hand lotion, and we only have to work nights after all." Offred replies, "Moira, you don't mean that." She is frightening me now, because what I hear in her voice is indifference, a lack of volition. Have they really done it to her then, taken something away? What? That used to be so central to her? I don't want her to be like me. Give in, go along, save her skin. That is what it comes down to. So did Offred make the right choice in being a handmaid? Could she have made any other choice? We could think about what Aristotle would say. When you have the choice between death and systematic rape, which do you choose? I don't know. Where does cowardice fall? Bravery, rashness? All of a sudden, that whole golden mean thing seems kind of useless in that scenario. For Kant, a categorical imperative, do you preserve life or your dignity? Greatest good for the greatest number, Mr. Mill? I don't know. How do we count that up? How do you reckon the ethics of two awful choices?